Let's get right to your great COVID-19 questions this morning. The first one is from Juanita Lemon, who emailed us. How soon do symptoms appear after being exposed to COVID-19? Well, the answer from the CDC is symptoms can appear within 2 to 14 days after exposure. That's a pretty big window, I know. So I asked Dr. John Carlo to be a little more specific, and he's saying that physicians are seeing an average right now of around 5 to 6 days. All right, our second question came from two people, one from Troy Green via Instagram. Which is more effective against coronavirus, contractor grade dust masks or a homemade fabric mask? And Alex Ramos via Twitter wanted to know what materials may be better than others for masks. He says, I've seen videos of cloth masks not properly protecting you. I reached out to Dr. David Winter for this one from Baylor Scott and White, who said, look, any mask right now is better than no mask. Homemade masks made of cotton have actually been studied and are preferred over other fabrics. Dr. Winter also said fabric masks can be reused, but you gotta wash and dry them on the hottest settings. Paper masks can also be used again after properly resting the mask. So what does that mean? Well, studies suggest that this can be done safely by placing it in a paper bag and then waiting for 5 days before you reuse it. So you might need to get a few of those in that case. In addition to properly sanitizing masks that you plan to reuse, you guys, you only touch the fastener part when removing a mask, and then you wash or disinfect your hands immediately after. You don't want to touch the whole thing and keep messing with it. That defeats the purpose. Also, don't let these masks give you a false sense of security. Even with a mask, you still have to keep a distance of 6 feet from others when out in public. Okay, on to our third question. This one is from Lauren Miller via Twitter, who asks, my parents are in their 60s, both got the pneumonia vaccine pretty recently. Do we know if this provides any safeguard from the pneumonia COVID-19 causes? Well, great question. I asked Dr. Mark Casanova about this. He said right now there's no evidence that the pneumonia vaccine offers specific protection against COVID-19 associated pneumonia, but the pneumonia vaccine, much like the flu vaccine, remains independently important. So it's good that your parents got these vaccinations, Lauren. We know that the vaccine also decreases the chance of acquiring strep pneumonia on top of underlying viral pneumonia. So thank you for your great social media questions. You're welcome to keep them coming. We'll continue to answer them. I also want to give a quick shout out to one mom from our Fitter Together page. Okay, any moms out there with like a bunch of kids running around who've got extra energy that they just need to get rid of, take it from Katie Holman Pyle. How about having them do a burpee a day for every day outside of school and work? She calls it organized chaos. I love it. Thank you to Katie and to all of our friends in Fitter Together. Keep posting, and if you're not in that group, go ahead and join.